Alright guys, think of a word, any word. Got it? Good job, you just thought of a word. Welcome back to Cave Colonization episode 62, and night is falling across the land. I am like a little bit sick right now, so my voice can be sounding kind of funny. I should probably go sleep. We are over here today by this farm, which I realized I never actually gave a name, but yeah, this gigantic wheat farm is what we're going to be working on today. And we're going to be doing basically the entirety of this stretch. We got another build here and something else over there. I think because I am kind of sick, I am not going to build everything today, but I will record and edit at least one bit. That will be this bit. So let's get started. Now you can already see from the title, or what I think I'm gonna entitle the video, that this is going to be like a windmill. Here's a key thing that you might not have known about windmills, right? They require wind to operate, and if you look around us, we are in a cave and there is no wind in caves. So the people who made this are either really smart and have like some kind of artificial wind that they're harnessing, or more likely they're just really dumb. I did bring like a couple things to talk about. So starting with the fact that, as I mentioned, I'm sick. Yesterday I was going to record, but like I literally couldn't talk. Like my throat was so scratchy, you know how it gets. Probably not. Yeah, I couldn't like talk. I had to like whisper. And yeah, I'm like much better today now, I think. So that's good. It really sucks making videos while sick because like, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but it makes me like feel like, oh, maybe I'm sick. It translates through psychologically that when someone who is speaking is sick, it makes me think, oh, wait, does my voice sound funny? And usually that's not the case. I will be completely fine, and the person who is talking is separated from me by a screen. So it's kind of dumb, but I don't know if anyone else experiences that. That's something. I distracted myself and now I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, that just might be a me thing. It probably is a me thing because I'm me, and things that tend to be done by me are me things. Yeah, recording while being sick sucks, and being sick sucks in general. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna end the sentence. We're gonna what is the word? Regress? I think it's regress. I'm gonna regress back to saying so yeah every 3 seconds. I cannot see anything, it's kinda dark. I'm gonna put down a torch. But hey, whatever. There is something else that I wanted to mention. Another story I have been kind of sitting on. Actually, I think I'm gonna wait to speak upon this matter because I'm basically done. Let me just grab the ladders and this dispenser, which I will need. Basically done this, like the wall sections. So then the roof is gonna be next, and I don't want to like cut story in half while I'm building the roof. I can tell the story, or I guess mangle it as I try to tell it when I'm placing down interior decoration, so I'm not saying this here, that there, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, it is time to build a roof right now because there is nothing else up here. So I'm gonna do that really quickly, and I will see you once that is done. Alrighty, yay, it's done. So now we can turn to the interior and start that, and I can tell that wonderful, magnificent story that I was going to. Right, I'm gonna try and tell it in such a way that is not completely bungled up, but knowing me, there's a small chance that will happen because I is not good at spec. So I don't remember like when it was. I do remember that I need a lantern because I can't see anything. Right, but it was, I don't know. I was driving home from school at nighttime because my school ends at night this semester because 9 class. It doesn't matter. Okay, it was at nighttime. So then I was behind this guy who had to go somewhere quickly because he was moving his vehicle. I don't know why I said it like that, but he was going pretty fast. Yeah. We come to an intersection and the light's red, and there's already a guy at the intersection. So naturally, what this guy does is, because there's a turning lane, he goes in the turning lane. As we're approaching, the light turns green, and there's already a guy there, and he starts going, I guess. But the light turns green just as the guy I'm talking about, Mr. Fast, who has to go somewhere, reaches it. So he uses the turning lane, which there was also nobody in because nighttime, not that many people around. Uses the turning lane to go around the guy already there. Now, I'm not a professional, but I'm fairly sure that's like not allowed, but he did it, I guess, so yay for him. I'm not gonna like call him out or report him for doing it because I don't care. So I'm like, well, yeah, he's got somewhere to be, I guess, because he's going somewhere quite quickly. Now, I wonder where he could be going very quickly. I don't expect to see him again, but I do see him again. So 2 lights later, which is actually kind of surprising, but I mean, I guess the lights were green, so we both made it through without, that's the wrong block. We both made it through without any like thing going wrong, I guess. We both made it through because the lights were green, because it's late at night and we're on the priority side of the road, so we don't have to wait for them to switch. It's time to switch. Swapped. There we go. Done. I switched something to go with the meme. But yeah, so I catch up to him at the another light, and we are not the priority road on this light. We are very much not the priority road. So he's waiting there, and he's in the left lane. No, he's in the right lane, which is generally reserved for people who are going to be turning, but he uses it properly. I'm trying to angle myself correctly because I don't know how this goes. He's kind of using it correctly because you can go across and then turn because there's a shopping center on the other side. Now this guy was going pretty fast, and there's a shopping center on the other side, as just mentioned. And in that shopping center, there is the dollar store and the Dollar Tree. So this guy is peeled away, breaking land speed records, all to turn into that parking center and go to the dollar store or something. I assume anyway. He may have not, but I mean, there's not really anything else of note in there. So this guy has lived in my mind for the past couple months as the dollar store speedster, and that is the entire story. I just thought it was kind of funny. I did these wrong. The lever arm goes on the top, and yay. This is the interior of the windmill. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know why I'm showing it off. You've seen it. But this is like kind of the wheel. Oh, I need to chain here. This is the wheel that goes and pushes this piston down and like grinds the wheat or whatever into flour. I think that's what windmills do, or like you can power them, and that will go outside to the blades. I should probably build the actual wind part of the windmill. As I mentioned previously, there is 0 wind in a cave. So these guys are either really stupid or really stupid. But it doesn't matter because it's all for the memes. And why am I building out of a block I don't have that much of? It's all for the meme, you know? I should warn you, you maybe have been able to see it from the thumbnail. But let me see if I can get the order right. This is by no means a pretty looking windmill, and it is also not a good looking windmill either. So I've never claimed that I'm a windmill builder, and you are about to see why. Also, like the wind part of the windmill kind of blocks the door, which is kind of funny, but hey, who cares, right? Nobody needs to actually go in here because there's no wind. The sail is never turning ever, so it's never doing anything. So let me just add the last one. Looks like I miscounted the amount of woolulu I would need by 1. No, I did not. I just didn't place why am I lagging so much? There's some very aggressive stacking up there. So now that the blades part is done, we can stand back and see that this building is hideous. What? I distinctly remember packing all these spruce trapdoors. Did I bring the wrong shulker box? No, I didn't. I'm just terminally stupid, which you may have noticed if you've been following the series for a while. It is not a secret. But this is our windmill. Like I said, there's gonna be another build, but I'm not gonna do it today, I think. So I'm winding down for today, and I guess I'll be back maybe on Sunday, because it's currently Friday, with another glorious build. Several of them actually, because I do need to get this video out. Also, New Year's Day is on a Wednesday this year. You know what that means? That means New Year's Eve is a Tuesday. And since this video is going live on the 17th instead of this past Tuesday, that means that the next episode will fall on the 31st, the last day of December. Now, I'm not sure I will have an upload then. I may. I'll decide, I guess, when it gets closer and if I want to. But this is the exterior, and it's like this on every other side except for the front. So I'm not going to bother showing it off on those sides. I'll do it off camera. But as you can see, there's a nice hole here for this chain to go through. So I did add some realism. Ignore the fact that it's like 1 pixel too low. I am not the faulter of that. It's nothing that I can do. There is nothing we can do. It's so Jover. Right. Left. I don't know why I said right, as if I was going to say something. I was not going to say anything. I'm just going to finish this and go home. I am at home right now. So yeah, something's happening in my brain, I think. Whatever it is, it's not like making sense. But that's fine. You know, we're done. I guess I'll cut to myself in eventually. Yeah, so that's the windmill. It's there will not be any comments about how ugly it is. I will delete any comments that say this windmill is ugly, you should go back to windmill building school. I never went to windmill building school, so screw you, and I'll see you in the next part. Right, so I realized when I was recording last part of episode that I wasn't Christmas-ified, so now I am. I got my Christmas hotbar and I spent 5 minutes making this atrocious looking Christmas skin, but it's fine. So the windmill is right there and it is still very ugly, so that hasn't changed, thankfully. And I'm gonna start building this one, assuming I can find anything to build with. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a continuation of the farm. I mean, all these buildings are like the windmill and this are continuation of the farm. What I'm going to be doing over there is not a continuation of the farm. It's its own thing, but it's just over there, I guess. So this is going to be a barn. And while I do some bricklaying here, I want to make a note of... Oh, I hope this is enough. It should be... Okay, good. I want to make a note of, like, I was editing last part, I guess we would call that, and I noticed the mic kept peaking, and I'm not even talking that loud, and I have had previous problems where I've been too quiet. So, like, the sound settings are determined to just screw with me as much as they possibly can, and honestly, I'm kind of over it. So, I apologize for, like, the mic peaking. The sound quality on this YouTube channel is horrendous, and it will probably stay that way for a long time, honestly, because it's not that I'm too lazy to fix it, it's just that, like, I am not rich enough to afford proper equipment, I guess. Like, the microphone is still attached to my headset, but who cares about that anyway? So I said so. I say so a lot, and I was really trying to avoid so yeah, but I really wanted to say the word yeah right there. I have the microphone moved kind of away from my mouth this time, so it should be better. Like, I don't know if I need to be talking not as loudly, because I feel like I don't really talk that loud. This is a very consistent pattern, and I do not want it to be consistent at all. Yeah, I don't know. It's always a mess, and at least it's something consistent. Wow, that was like almost a perfect checkerboard, but I don't want it to be. You can always count on a cave colonization episode having horrible sound quality, so I guess that's something. It's not a good thing, but it's something, I guess. So I've just been like kind of talking and not really explaining what's going on here, but I'm sure you can see I just put in this nice ground. I feel like there's another block I'm missing. Oh yes, oh my god, I'm so freaking... Ugh, hang on, I need to like pause the episode real quick. Alright, I am back, and the thing I forgot was rooted dirt, so I'm just gonna add some rooted dirt in here. Yeah, I spent... I don't remember how long it was, but... Oh, that turned into flint. That is an extra inventory spot taken up. Yeah, I spent like a while looking for rooted dirt. I mean, obviously I went and found some, so then I also found my way back to like the snow biome where I got the snow last year, and I got some ice and some more snow and some other stuff. Also, I'm building out a mangrove wood because I don't know if I've said, but this is like a barn, and you know barns are like stereotypically red, right? So I wanted to follow the stereotype because I am unoriginal, and the barn shall thus be red then. And it also uses bricks because it just does. I brought one mangrove slab, but I don't think I brought any mangrove stairs, which I believe I need 2 of. So let's craft some mangrove stairs. That was easy. And we put those there and there. Right. Perfect. And our barn is coming together. So eventually I guess I'll have to get like some animals down here, but I'm not gonna bother with that in episodes. It's probably gonna be a pain in the neck to do. Then we can bring this spruce up along here. Was I saying something? I don't know. I think I was just talking about rooted dirt and how I got like a bunch of stuff. I also managed to find that flower forest, which I get my flowers from. And suffice to say, there's not that many flowers left in it, but I got a much needed restock on tulips. I think these go here. These supports, and like the log faces out like that. Some extra design, you know? It's the same like with these pillars all the way around. Also, I am still like a little sick. I would have hoped to be like done by now, considering it's been like a week kind of since it started, but I guess not. It's kind of ass, not gonna lie. And I've kind of run out of things to say, but that's alright because it's time to build a roof. So I once again have handy dandy roof building kit, and I have restocked it a little bit. It's been a while since I restocked it. I'm gonna build a roof now, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, I think that's the roof done. So let's do some interior work. So obviously, since like this is a barn, there's gonna be like animals in it. So I have 2 pens that I do have to make. This is gonna be a pig side because there's mud, and this is gonna be cows. I'm not gonna do sheep because there require grass, and I can't do fancy ground texture if it's all grass, so that's why there are no sheeps here. So I guess we'll start with the downstairs, and then I have to kind of like fill in the floor for the upstairs. Okay, so I guess I'll start over on this side. It's kind of gonna be weird with the ceiling because some of these are blocks and some of them aren't. Like I think everything on these poles, well, these what are they called? Fences are full blocks, and then there's I guess these two. I'm not sure where the last one goes. Oh, I guess it goes right there. There are lanterns. Where are there lanterns? Like right next to these. So I believe it's like this, and then here and here, and then we'll get to that a little bit later. So over here there's a barrel and a barrel. I did that backwards. It is a barrel and a barrel. Then under here there should be a spruce trap door like that. I'm gonna say the block names. I guess while I'm doing this interior, there was kind of something similar to the dollar store speedster that happened when I was driving, I think yesterday, except it wasn't at night. It was like in the middle of the day in traffic, but a guy kind of did the same thing that dollar store speedster did. Oh, I bought a special corner bush. I got what is that called? I got acacia. That's not acacia, it's usually acacia. That is azalea. I got some azalea leaves instead for this bush over here. Yeah, so somebody tried to pull off the dollar store speedster move, but they did it in broad daylight with full traffic, and they did it because of traffic, I'm guessing, because basically they just used the turning lane not to turn, but to like cut past people and then just insert themselves in front of traffic. Like, first of all, don't do that. It's just cringe, bro. I think this slab is missing. We'll find out. I'll just go upstairs for now. Yeah, that is kind of like, it's just bad driving. So if you're gonna do that, don't do that. But anyway, beyond that, really nothing else that I have to talk about. Well, that I want to talk about. I guess I did have a final today, so that would be final 3. I am not too sure how many. I realized I forgot to chop out the windows. See, my screenshots of the upper level are atrocious, but I'll work with them. We'll try. I don't really have a choice. I kind of have to. So we got one there. I think there's another corner bush at the far end over here. And I think there's a lantern that hangs right here. So I did one final, and I have a couple more. One's not really like a final. It's kind of just like a final presentation. So that was a team project that I did with somebody else who ironically shares my first name. So we are a team of 2 of my name, which I'm not going to tell you because I'm just not. I don't know if I will ever reveal that, even at like a certain subscriber limit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, like these hay bales. I can just put them like down however the hell I feel like it. I just know that there's an item frame here with a wheaton, and then just more hay bales. Like that'll do, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I think there's another item frame here with wheat, one here with wheat. I mean, it can really just go anywhere. It doesn't matter. And then like the 4 barrels. Just the reason there's so much wheat is because, you know, have you seen the wheat field that this build is a part of, right? So obviously there's going to be a lot of wheat. And we get a lantern there and one in the middle. I guess here 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and I guess I should put in the windows. I think that's everything really for the interior, which is good. Boom. Okay, I have that, and then I have one more final tomorrow, which is a lot of math. It's kind of time consuming, but it shouldn't be difficult. And like it's online, so I don't even have to be there, which is cool. So that class is data mining, which is not really a subject of interest for me, but as someone in computer science, I should definitely like know how databases work. And then there's just lanterns. Oops, closed the door on myself. I have 2 lanterns left. I wonder where they go. I wonder. What is that a quote from? Oh, I found them. Okay, so fresco. I said that again. They go right here. The outside decoration is literally the exact same for every side. So it's this for every gap, because there's a lot of 3 gaps. So I guess the only like kind of unique thing is up here, and even then it is still like not really unique. It's just this. Wow, at least I managed to place it up there before falling down, so that was kind of clutch. Yeah, so I'm gonna like fill out the rest of this. Alright, so that's all filled in. So I think that's everything in the barn. I'll probably end up adding a couple more extraneous details on the outside when I come back through and like grass it all. But for now, we're going to head over here and build something that is very accursed. So there's a lot of room here. I'm probably just gonna fill in with like grass and build some generic housing. I do have something winter to build, which is puggers, I guess. So I'm gonna start right here. You know what? Here's a perfect place. I didn't take any screenshots of this horrible thing I'm about to deface the world with, but I feel like I don't need to. I think it goes like this. Not sure. I decided to build a Christmas tree in Minecraft, and it is going to be beautiful. Basically, let me summarize this episode, alright? There will be no comments about how ugly all of 3 of these things are. Because like bricks and mangrove, okay, it kind of works together. But this tree and the windmill, it's so easy to forget that the windmill even exists. And that is a good thing because it is very ugly. But only I'm allowed to call it ugly, not you. You guys have to suffer or lie and call it beautiful because you know what? Maybe it is beautiful. Maybe in our hearts and minds we know it to be beautiful, but actually in reality we know it to be ugly as sin. Hey, maybe there is nothing else to go with that. It just is. I wanted to add like lanterns or like candles. I don't think you can place them on leaves, which kind of sucks. So here's my beautiful Christmas tree. And then underneath this Christmas tree, it's kind of right in the middle of everything. I didn't plan that very well. Underneath this Christmas tree, we're gonna put some chests, and these all turn into like gift boxes. I think only, is it Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? I'm not sure, but they do. Oh, wait, torches will melt the snow, won't they? I might need to find some extraneous lighting source. That's the wrong pickaxe. Actually, wait, hang on, will they? Let's find out. If I put it next to it, it doesn't look like it. Or does it take a while? So we're running a science experiment right now, and if I come back there and see that the snow has melted, we know that the snow melts. Torches melt the snow. I know it melts ice, and it might melt like the placeable snow, like the sheets of snow, but I don't know if it'll melt snow blocks. But anyway, I decided to like do this little bit because I just had this open space and I didn't like just want to fill it with like generic houses, even though I probably will fill up some of the space with like houses, parks, maybe a water feature, stuff like that. But in the spirit of Christmas, why not put this space to quite honestly bad use and do some little Christmas, you know? Because Christmas is nice. And also, oh, hello. Die. In the spirit of Christmas, please cease. What's back here? It's okay, it's just a dead end. By the way, I don't know like how the audio quality is. I mentioned like audio quality always sucks in these videos, so I hope the microphone hasn't been peaking that much. If it has, it's just gonna be really, really annoying. Okay, so I don't know, will the torch melt packed ice? Turn into water, I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Quadruple dare you even. I think it's fine. Either way, I could probably like put glowstone or something. Yeah, so we'll make a little ice rink. The positioning of all this stuff is like really bad, honestly. Oh, I should be using this for that. No, I can't pick up that. Oh, okay. You know what? I have a shovel in here. I can use that. And then there we go. That's what works. Yeah, here's my little ice rink, and you can slide on it because it's ice. You know, isn't that amazing? I have one more festive item to deface the cave with. Right, so then over here, I guess, I brought some materials to build a couple of glorious candy canes. Just, you know, out in the wild as candy canes do tend to be. Because when it's December, you know, you go outside and there's just candy canes everywhere. That one is very short. I may need to get some more snow up in here, but for now, who cares? I feel like the mic is definitely peaking. I'm just gonna move it away just in case. This makes this one really tall. Better to have it be like quiet so you can turn it up than to have it be like loud and you can't turn it down. There we go. And we can do like one over here. Again, I'm gonna need some more snow to like kind of fill this in a little bit. That is not the right block. And then we could do another tall boy. I guess it's not really gonna be that tall because I run out of red concrete, so red choker box. Someone was sucking on this one and they sucked all the color out of it. There we go. That is definitely an explanation that makes sense. I can feel my voice kind of starting to crack and like not do so hot anymore. So that is this horrible Christmas. Let's run away from that actually because I don't want to look at it anymore. But yeah, Christmas. Oh, also I covered this up. It just goes down here and I don't really know what's down there and I don't really care either. But in summary, we have created a beautiful windmill. It looks amazing. And this barn is alright. It's a little bit small, but I think I'm going to end this video here because I do have to edit it all today as well because today is Monday and it's already kind of late in the day. It is, okay, it's 2 p.m. That's not that late. But yeah, here's the reason for all the hay bales and stuff and all the wheat everywhere. It's because this is just a wheat field. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So this is going to be the last one before Christmas. So Merry Christmas. I'm unsure if there will be a New Year's Eve episode, but if there is, I guess I'll see you then. So have yourself a happy holiday season and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.